Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you guys what my family eats in a month, a whole full month. So this is a recommended video. It's not the usual videos that I always do. So as a Cameroonian, my family, what we eat in a month, I can say maybe 80% of what we eat are Cameroonian dishes, like those dishes from the different tribes of the country, while maybe just 20% are white man dishes, like those things that we copy from the white. So we mostly eat in my home African dishes. Even my kids love it so much, my husband love it so much. So that's what I prepare at a level, at my level. So here I have a lot of lists that we have been eating, and what I do is that each time we are eating the morning, I make sure I track what we have eaten so that we will not repeat eating one particular dish for so long in a month. So at times I'll always look at what we have eaten, and each day that I cook I had to write it down so that we'll be able to follow the track. So if you see here, I have a lot of papers with me. This is a month of November, the things I will eat. This is a month of October, what we ate. So I have these papers, a lot of them. So I've just done a summary of all what I used to cook. I have almost 17 dishes here. These are the things I will eat every month. You see me looking down, know that I'm looking at the paper that I've written. So the first dish that I always cook is beans. I love beans so much. If you watch the video that I did with my husband and my friend, like when I asked her what is my dish of preference or what's my best dish, they both of them had to answer rice and beans. So there is no month that I don't cook beans at least twice in this house. So I make sure I cook beans all the time, and we can eat these beans either with rice or eat with white plantain or eat with pop-off. Each time I cook beans, know that I'll make pop-off. So it's a dish I always, in fact it's a must. So the second dish that I usually cook in this house is cabbage. We're in the Adamawa region, and a lot of people are growing cabbage here, and cabbage is cheap. So when I came here and I discovered that it's very cheap, I had to use it. I have to put it like one of my dish that I'll be eating. So each time I go to a market, maybe on Saturdays, I make sure I buy cabbage. If you watch my video on how I went to the market early in the morning on Saturday, my Saturday routine video that I've put, you discover that one of the vegetables I bought during that video or in that video was cabbage. So I always buy cabbage. At times I'll just buy a large quantity, I'll wash it very well and put in the fridge to be eating it bit by bit. Accompany this cabbage with sweet. So the third dish that we usually eat in this house is tomato sauce. I always cook tomato sauce with rice because my kids love it so much. So each time I cook it, and I make sure I cook it with fish. I myself, I love tomato sauce with fish, so always cook tomato sauce in this house. We accompany it with rice, plantain. At times we eat it with spaghetti. So the fourth dish is ero. Show me that home or show me that house that goes the whole month without cooking ero. I don't think so. Even the francophones now love this dish very much. I think that we have to give kudos to the Bayangi people. So this is a dish I always cook. In fact, I cook ero, I think, at least twice in a month. So I always cook ero. My husband loves ero so much. I've even done a video on how I was cooking this ero, so it's in my channel. If you want to go and check or know how to cook the ero, just go and check on that video. So I cook ero, either ero with fufu or ero with gari. And here in the north, there's this what they call kumkum. So it's cheaper this way. At times when the fufu is very expensive, I can cook kumkum with the ero. In fact, we eat ero everything. So ero is a fourth dish. The fifth dish is jollof rice. Oh guys, I don't usually cook jollof rice because if we cook jollof rice, it's good to eat it that same day. Like if I cook jollof rice, I just cook a small quantity that I can be able to eat and finish that day. And my kids don't love too much jollof rice. I don't know if it's the way I'm doing it. Maybe it's too dry. So but we'll cook it. I cook jollof rice. Maybe when I come back and there's nothing to cook, I just take rice and make something jollof. You understand? The sixth dish is corn fufu and vegetable. What they call in Cameroon kati kati. That's when it's accompanied with chicken, they call it kati kati. So I always cook it. It's true that my husband don't like it, but me, I love it. So I cook it not often, but once in a while. Maybe in the morning I can cook it like once, yeah, once. I can cook it once in the month. So I cook kati fufu corn and vegetable. So the seventh dish is spaghetti. If you have kids, guys, you always cook spaghetti. So my kids love spaghetti, so I always cook spaghetti. And spaghetti is just those emergency dishes that when you don't have anything to cook or when you feel lazy to cook, you just take spaghetti and you cook. So they call it pasta. I always cook spaghetti for my kids. So the eighth dish is koki and plantain. Hey, hey. Koki, I think koki is a dish coming from many tribes because in my tribe, like my father's tribe, we cook koki from Basosi, those who are from Nguti. So cook koki. Koki is a traditional dish from us, from my land. So I always cook koki, cut leaf and I cook my koki. My husband love koki, my kids also love it. So I used to cook koki and it's good, especially when you cook with potatoes. Guys, it's like this. Mwah. So I always cook koki. So the ninth dish is bongo sauce. Hey, hey. Guys, one of my sister in church has to teach me how to cook this bongo. And since I discovered it, guys, there is no month, there's no, I always cook it every month. Like in the month, I can cook it at least twice in a month. I always cook bongo. So we cook bongo sauce, we eat it with white plantain, then the following day we eat it with rice. So bongo sauce is the ninth dish. So the 10th dish is green vegetables. So green vegetable is just a vegetable that you just stir fry it with tomato. So the 12th dish that I always cook in this house is achu. Guys, I thought that in order for you to cook achu, you need this very big mortar for you to cook achu. So I usually go and buy achu like from restaurants to eat. But one of my sister in Christ had to, she told me that what she's using in the house is a small mortar since she also does not have a big family. So I went to the market and I bought my small mortar and now every Saturday, I think I cook achu. No, I cook achu at least twice in a month. Yes, at least twice in a month. So, and I'm even planning to cook achu this week. So I cook my achu and my yolo soup. Enough for a lot of particulars. I love this dish so much, and my husband also love it. So, and my children amazingly love the dish. So I cook it all the time. So the 12th dish is porridge cocoyams, what they call namtari. Hey, this is a dish from the Oshe people. My husband is from Oshe, so one of the traditional dishes. So I always cook it here in the house. You know that kind of namtari that you cook and you put a bit of bitter leaf and you put some obstacles and some oil just dancing on it like that. So I always cook it. I don't love cocoyams that much, so if I want to cook it, I cook just a little quantity for him to eat. Then maybe I can make my jollof rice, or for the kids I can make something else. So but I always cook it. The 14th dish is corn chaff. Guys, anything that concerns beans, give me, I'll chop. So I always cook corn chaff. Corn is cheaper this way and beans also is cheap. So I cook corn chaff. It's true that it's been longer I've not cooked, but I'll be cooking it this month. So I always cook corn chaff. The 15th dish is okra soup, like okra soup. So the 16th dish is ekwang. Ekwang is from the Owoko land, and I'm an Owoko girl. Like my mother is an Owoko, so I learned how to cook ekwang for my mother, and also from the Owoko people. Like you know that kind of ekwang that those our mothers in the village used to touch. So that's what I used to cook. It's true that I don't cook ekwang often because during the dry season it's difficult for you to have fresh cocoa leaves. So what I do is that mostly during the rainy season I cook ekwang often as I can, especially when there's a visitor in the house or a lady, somebody that can be able to help me, because ekwang has a lot of work. So I make sure I cook ekwang. These dishes are the dishes that I have been cooking in my house during the month. So there are many dishes that I wish to cook, I'm not yet cooked. That's why I'm not going to mention it here. So these are the things that I've been eating. So the 17th dish is roasted fish. Hey guys, I cannot remember the last time we bought roasted fish, because I told my husband that rather than buying fish, roasted fish here in Gaunde, which is expensive, and I have my small grillage, my small grill that can be able to grill my fish. So I had to propose to him that if I want to eat roasted fish, if I want to eat roasted fish, it's good to give me the money. Let me go to the market and buy fresh fish and come and roast. That way we can be able to eat well and satisfied, and it's cheaper. So I have my grill, in the kitchen. I always roast my fish. So the 18th dish is banana malaxi, like banana that they put granite inside. It's true that I've not cooked this dish for so long, but the problem that I have with this dish is that to peel the banana, like if I have somebody that can peel the banana, I can be cooking every day because I love the dish so much. But I used to cook it, especially when my siblings are here during the holidays. I give them the banana for them to peel, and that way I can be able to cook it. The last time my auntie came here, she brought the spices from the village, so I had to cook the improved fish. And my husband loved it so much, so I had no choice than to cook it, and we ate it and enjoyed ourselves. So guys, I'm just going to end this video. I don't want it to be so long. If you love this kind of content, just put in the comment section below, and I'll be doing contents like this. Like I said, I'm doing content on lifestyle, like the things that I've done. I cannot come here and be saying that I've cooked, I've done this which I've not done. So these are the dishes that I've cooked, or these are the dishes I often cook in the month. Please, if you are not subscribed, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to receive. So guys, see you in my next video. Love you. Bye bye. Take care.